Good morning, everyone. This is Jenny back again. This is my day 4 of my 30-day challenge, and yesterday I skipped the video. It was a really long day at the tea house. I actually tried to get some footage of me running errands, but I had so many errands of all these different wholesale orders I had to get out. It was really hard, and again, it would be probably dangerous if I was trying to do that while I was driving and switching the camera and everything, so I decided not to do that. I did take a fun picture of me picking up Michael at the Big Dipper for his day program. It's a free program with the Fairbanks North Star Borough for anyone with cognitive disabilities, and so 5 days a week he has the opportunity to go for free, which is taken care of by, the taxpayers of Fairbanks. But it's an amazing program. So if you know anyone with a cognitive disability or a developmental disability, they are welcome to go, any ages at all, even if you're homeschooled. So if you're homeschooled and you qualify, you can go, like today they're going swimming at Mary Sy, and then they have an art class. Sometimes it's dance. But yesterday he went walking at the Big Dipper, and then I think they played Nintendo Wii with the group, and maybe Uno. I'm not really sure. It changes up all the time. There's a monthly calendar. They have dances, they have bingo nights, they have movie days. So it's a really fun program, free here in Fairbanks, even if you're visiting. So there's some people who just come and visit with their family and they find out about this free program, and you can join at any time. You just show up, just let the people know. I think it's on their website for the Fairbanks North Star Borough. And yeah, so yesterday I was successful in hitting my goals. I finished my 64 ounces probably by 6 p.m. And I was pretty surprised because I went to the bathroom less, probably because my body was getting used to it. And yesterday I drank a blend of Dragon Well and Northern Serenity. Today I tried to do the same thing and re-steep it, but I think I didn't put enough tea in there. So it tasted kind of watery, and we ran out of water yesterday. So at our house, we actually have water dropped off and delivered to our house. We only have a 1,000-gallon water tank, and we live outside of city limits. So we don't have a well, we have a water tank, and we ran out of water. So this morning it was almost enough for a growler, but not quite. So I topped it off with a bottle of ginger beer, because I figured, okay, like it's really good ginger beer. It's got maybe some sugar in it. My husband was like, it's not gonna be fizzy anymore. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I like flat soda. So it doesn't actually matter that it's soda. I was more putting in there for like liquids of like ginger juice essentially. And so I drank some of it here, and this is my funny cup, drinks well with others. And I was like, it doesn't actually have any flavor in it. So I realized that I needed to change out the leaves from yesterday, because I just barely put in maybe a heaping teaspoon for 64 ounces. So definitely was not enough for a second steeping. So in here it has, I can hardly taste any Northern Serenity. I mostly taste the ginger. So I put in, now it's a really, really weird concoction, but it's got yerba mate in there today, some coconut and some black tea, and it's mixed up with the ginger beer now, so more of ginger juice. So it'll be interesting how it tastes by the end of the day, because I haven't tasted it. I just started steeping it. We're getting ready to leave this morning to work. But yeah, yesterday I was able to hit all my goals. I ate 3 meals a day. Unfortunately, my dinner wasn't until like 8:30 last night, because we had a lot of orders that had to go out. The cruise ships are starting to arrive in Alaska next week. The first cruise ship to Juneau, I think, is on April 9th. And so we're trying to get all of our orders out to Southeast Alaska, to Juneau, to Sitka, to Ketchikan. So I was driving a lot to Alaska Air Cargo to ship it to them, because surprisingly, if you didn't know this and you're a small business owner in Alaska, as a manufacturer, and you have to ship out your wholesale orders, you should use Alaska Air Cargo. So if you do not have a known shippers account and you're shipping in Alaska to Alaska, you don't need to have a known shippers account. Maybe those rules might have changed, but look that up. Usually if you're an Alaska Airlines member, then it's okay within Alaska. If you're shipping outside of lower 48, you do need to apply for a free known shipper account. But I've had a known shipper account for a long time, because I do shows in Juneau where I have to haul all of my display and tables and things like that. Also to Kodiak for the Crab Fest. We'll be there again this year. And so I was dropping off a single box that was 50 pounds and 2 ounces to Alaska Air Cargo for Sitka, Alaska, to one of our wholesale customers there. And that single box, the only other way it could get there was FedEx and the post office, and it was over $90. So by dropping it off at Alaska Air Cargo General, which is the slowest way, it just goes on the space available. And sometimes it's the next day or it's the same day if it's small enough. So it was a single box, probably will get there today or tomorrow. And it was maybe about $70. So as a wholesale customer or wholesaler, it is much better, like for the rates, to ship it within Alaska most of the time, depending on the volume and the weight of the box, to ship through Alaska Air Cargo. We've shipped tons to Ketchikan recently. We had a shipment that was almost 400 pounds. This is tea and honey. We sell a lot of honey wholesale. We make our own Alaskan fireweed creamed honey also. And so those containers get really heavy, and the hot chocolate. So we have another order coming up that's going to be very heavy, probably more than 400 pounds. And it only costs like $150 for them. So it's a really good deal. And we're getting ready to leave right now this morning to the tea house. The weird thing right now is that it's not weird for us because we're used to it, but we're significantly gaining a lot of sunlight every day. It is now close to 13 hours about. I know it's over 12 hours of daylight now a day. And so the sun wakes Michael up about 5 a.m. now. So he's still making us breakfast. This morning he decided to make us French toast, but it didn't quite look eggy. I don't know if he put milk in it or not. So I just like toasted it in the toaster oven to make sure the egg was cooked all the way. But it's a very nice gesture for him. He woke up this morning. He's like, no, I cooked it on the stove. I'm like, how do you know how to make French toast? But granted, he is an adult. He went through public school where they gave him life skills, and he is a very capable person. Just sometimes the food's not the best quality, but you know, we appreciate his gesture. And since he woke up so early, I was like, oh, you need to start vacuuming the house. But he's not very good at vacuuming. So instead I had him load up the truck this morning with stuff, like things that we had to take to work. And then I was like, I'm taking over the vacuuming, because it was not very good vacuuming. And surprisingly, because I just vacuumed on Sunday, I think, it was like 3 vacuum containers full. We have a shark vacuum, like specifically for pets, because we have 3 dogs. And so it was a lot of stuff within a few days. And it's been snowing again here. So that's what I was trying to take pictures yesterday of it snowing, but the pictures look so beautiful. You can't even tell that it's gray and it's like snowing outside in the photograph. I'll show you a picture right here. And also, you know, I thought it'd be fun to show you what the Big Dipper looked like, but by the time I went in there and got Michael, then all of us were chatting, and so I didn't get to, you know, actually show you a video of what it looks like inside the Big Dipper here in Fairbanks, Alaska. So I was able to hit all my goals. I barely got my 6 hours of sleep. I think I got almost 7 hours of sleep. Maybe I'm gonna have to go to bed even earlier in the day, just so Michael, who is waking up naturally on his own, maybe even the dogs, the puppy, it's his first Alaskan spring here, is waking up earlier, and so maybe that's who woke up Michael this morning really early. I don't know, but the sunlight is like a big thing. And in our house, we don't use blackout curtains because we just acclimate to it. It doesn't bother us too much, but right now with all of the changes going on that we notice in the springtime, it's a little daunting waking up at 5 a.m. So anyways, stay tuned for our next video. So this is a combined video of day 3 and day 4 of my 30-day challenge. It's kind of nice that there's 30 days in April, because I can just know by the day that it is. I think today, is it snowing? it's not snowing as much as it was last night. So anyways, we're hoping that the snow helps melt all the other really, really cold, wet stuff. So, but at the same time, we didn't have our hard pack removed. So there's like a layer of snow and ice and stuff. So if it slows down the rate of melt, we might not have to actually take out any shovels to get like the puddles and stuff out of our driveway, because we just have a dirt driveway, but we're near the river, so it's really sandy and compact. So it's not loose sand, it's really hard dirt. And so we don't get stuck in any sort of mud unless we literally drove too close to the tree line and like sunk on that unpacked part. So anyways, I hope everyone's doing well, and keep up with your own health routine. I'm pretty excited for this Saturday to go back to the gym again and give an update to my trainer that I've hit all of my goals, and hopefully I keep it up. So see you in the next video.